Hi, welcome to Quick Coaching with Dave. I'm Dave Jacobs of Small Church Pastor, and today I want to talk to you about pastoral counseling. You remember Lieutenant Harry Callahan from the movie Dirty Harry? Now, I doubt that he had even an ounce of pastoral gifting, but if he did, I'm sure his philosophy of counseling would have been kill 'em all and let God work out the details. Normally I wouldn't turn to someone known as Dirty Harry for advice on pastoral counseling, but I've got to admit that one of the best things that I ever learned about counseling, I learned from this character played by the legendary Clint Eastwood. One line from the movie, a simple line, "A man's got to know his limitations." Thank you, Dirty Harry. If you're like most pastors, you know that pastoral counseling can take up a lot of your time. Most would agree that this is part of your job. But the next time you're ready to recommend Cloud and Townsend's book Boundaries, make sure that you're comfortable with some boundaries of your own. After all, a man's got to know his limitations. Now here's some advice on pastoral counseling. First of all, be willing to admit if a person's problem is out of your league. Yeah, I know you've got the Bible and you know how to pray for deliverance and all that, but some problems are just best left to the professional Christian counselor. You can come up with your own list of problems that you're going to pass on, but have your list and be willing to refer. Next, don't be too quick to agree to meet with the person long term. If a person's problem is such that they need long-term counseling, well, they probably need professional counseling. Next, agree to meet with the person one time in order to adequately understand what it is that they're dealing with and to be able to diagnose the best way to address it. Sometimes people think they need pastoral counseling when they need professional counseling, and vice versa. Sometimes a person might think that they need to meet with you for the next 7 months, when 1 or 2 sessions could be enough. When I was pastoring, I never agreed to anything with the person who approached me for counseling beyond that first meeting. Next, if your pastoral plate is already full, say so. I know that we don't want to turn someone away, but there can be times when to say to them, right now I just don't have time to do pastoral counseling, it's the right thing to say. If you find yourself in such a time, have ready a list of referrals, lay or professional, that you could give to the person so that they can get help if they really want to pursue counseling beyond you. Some ministers, they love counseling and some don't. Some are good at it and some poor at it and some somewhere in between. Counseling comes with the job, but sometimes it's best to pass or pass off. Don't feel bad to refer someone to a professional. Don't be afraid to admit that it's out of your league. There's nothing wrong with admitting you simply don't have time to meet with the person long term. And don't forget the words of our good friend Dirty Harry, "A man's got to know his limitations." I'm Dave Jacobs. Have a great week, and I'll see you next time.